syrup, sweet, fruity. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have a wonderful bottle, as so often. Here on my cask is the Glengoyne, 21 years old, 43% ABV, and a hefty price tag of above €100. I had the 12 years old here on my cask just a few minutes ago, and there's a huge range of Glengoyne whiskies starting from 10 years old up to 25 years old. And well, the 21 years old is one of the older ones, and it has been the flagship for a long time because before the proprietor changed from Adrington to Ian MacLeod, yes. The 21 years old, I think, was the oldest, and between the 10-year-old and the 21 years old, there had been a 17-year-old. The 17-year-old went over to an 18-year-old, there was a 15-year-old put in between, and the 21 years old was extended by a 25. And Glengoyne is able to deliver these whiskies in these ages. So this is one of the very last distilleries which are able to provide the full range of aged whiskies with age statements. And well, the older the whiskies get, the more sherry cask they put into the bottles. And this one is multiple first fill sherry casks. What to expect? Well, I think 21 years old, there had been quite a lot of European oak sherry casks still on the market before they were replaced by American white oak sherry casks because they were cheaper. And so I expect a lot of sherry cask or sherry cask influence. The distillery character should have been becoming less and less, and covered by all the maturation. This bottle is from a tasting the distributor of Glengoyne held, and I was happy to receive the bottle afterwards. And the box is missing. In former times there had been a blue box, and today it's a black box, and the difference is the blue box, I think, has been from the time there had been a tube, 21 years old tube. So some around that time when the blue box came out or went out, then the master blender at Glengoyne changed. So if you want to have a comparison to what I tasted here, please look after the black box. If you would like to have the taste of the former proprietor, then look for the blue or the round, not tin, the round tube, also from cardboard. So this is uncolored, yeah, but chill filtered with 43. Natural color from time and sherry casks alone. Yeah. Christmas cake, bonny and rich fruit, with a long cinnamon finish, perfect after dinner, or frankly, any time, just for breakfast. No, of course not. We distill slower than anyone else in Scotland. Then we mature exclusively in hand-selected sherry cask for 21 character-building years. Slow distillation, the stillhouse of Glengoyne. Have a look at that video, is wonderful. You can see those huge pot stills, and yeah, I think they have 3 triple distilled, and they are a few miles north of the lowland line from Greenock to Dundee, which is an artificial tax line from 1800 until 1800 something. Yeah. So this one is half full for quite a time, I think for more than a year. Is there a... yeah. September the 4th, 2014. Bottled 4 p.m. and 9 minutes. Doesn't that time hurt the whiskey? I don't think so, because there had been a constant interchange of the air of the warehouse to the inside of the cask over 21 long years. So most of the oxidization should have taken place. So adding some air into this bottle for another year wouldn't harm that much. It's different with the very smoky, unoxidized malts, which carry no age statement or just 10 years. Then you will have a change over a year or so in the taste. But this one should be quite mature already. Syrup, sweet, fruity. Sherry. But mild, no alcoholic note. Ripe fruits, and these apples, typical apples, no, not any longer. I tried to find this vanilla or honey or cinnamon note, but not yet. It's very, very complex and quite difficult to find those aromas or to distinguish those aromas from each other. A wonderful oakiness. Honey, definitely immediately a little drier. So I don't know which sherry cask were used. So definitely Oloroso for the fruitiness and this slight dryness, but there's also some sweetness in it. Probably there had been a Pedro Jimenez cask in as well. And it's warming. So it's only 43, but it's warming. Now there might be some cinnamon in it, but no apples. Caramel, sherry, oakiness. Mouth-watering, full, intense spiciness, probably a little ginger coming up, fading away quite fast. A wonderful, complex taste on my tongue, warming down my throat. Yeah, into my stomach. I haven't eaten dinner yet. No. A wonderful piece of work. 21 years old, and this one should be very close to perfection in the maturation cycle. If the 25 years old is as well, if I remember right, then the 25 years old does not contain 100% first fill, but also second fill, so that otherwise the intensity of the oakiness and the sherry would be overwhelming. So the master blender does a wonderful work to find out those casks which are on the top of maturity just for the right moment for bottling. Wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Also more old bottles. And give your comments in our whiskey database and ask your questions in